Assumed already. A lot of people refer to Akademiks as Drake's Robin Hood or like his insider.
His
right?
D-Rider.
His voice for online.
His
kind
D-Rider.
of. His Dick Rider. People call him his Dick Rider, right? But Akademiks tends to a lot of times report Drake news first than anyone else. And a lot of times they'll say that Drake said it. It came from Drake. And there's been a huge controversy in the past like year or so because Drake's done a lot of streaming interviews, a lot of random interviews with people, but never Akademiks. And people are like, damn, Akademiks deserves it. I think that Drake doesn't really care as much about Akademiks as Akademiks thinks. I think he uses him, right, to his own advantage, as he should, because it's like marketing, it's social media. You know, he's the number one hip-hop social media guy, the personality, number one. So I think he uses him. Why? An example right here. I did a whole deep dive on this. I went down to the wormhole. This is a guy called Chris Blake Griffith. Not Blake Griffin, Chris Blake Griffith. This guy has a lot of connections in the industry. He was the man behind the Under Armour deal with, I want to say, Stefon Diggs, NFL player Stefon Diggs, and also very close friends with Tank Davis, boxer, and they're both from Baltimore. But with the situation with Stefon Diggs, this was the same guy, Chris Blake Griffith, who was reporting online that allegedly Stefon Diggs tried to pull a move on him, like have some sex with him or do something with him, and because he turned it down, he beat him up, and he sent people to beat him up. Right, and there's footage on the elevator, I think in Baltimore, where he was getting attacked by these people, and it turned out to be Stefon Diggs' family members, friends, right? There's a whole controversy. This guy, Chris Blake Griffith, was unfollowed by Drake because of the story. Because what Chris Blake Griffith did was he dropped a mixtape rapping, talking about the Stefon Diggs story, etc. And Drake interpreted it as him kind of snitching, being a rat. So Drake unfollowed him. So Chris Blake Griffith DM'd Drake. Like, yo, why did you unfollow me? I thought we were cool. Because Chris Blake Griffith, would get allegedly, he said it on Akademiks. Akademiks called him and everything during the live stream. And he confirmed that he would get Drake and his friends from OVO tickets to Gervonta Tank Davis's fights. You know, he was like a middleman, like a connecting the dots guy. And this guy, he says he's not gay. He says that he's not into men. And he has nothing against gay people, but then Stefon Diggs pulled a move on him, and he called him a zest ball. He's like, this zest ball.
That guy is gay?
Chris Blake Griffith. No.
The other one's
he
gay?
said that Stefon Diggs is, but he's not, you know, he hasn't come out as gay, allegedly. So this is the whole thing, right? And he's like, he's a zest ball, trying to pull a move on me, this zest ball. I never heard that word in my life, zest ball.
Never.
I'm like, damn, he might have to trademark that shit. Zest ball? Like, that's kind of like, it's pretty unique. Zest ball, okay? And so the zest ball, allegedly, went out of his way to then tried to threaten Chris Blake Griffith, etc. It was a whole situation. His life was at risk, he felt like. So he made a rap about it. He made a mixtape about it. He DM'd Drake after he saw that Drake unfollowed him. And he was like, hey, why'd you unfollow me? Like, I thought we were boys. Like, I've been a fan of yours forever. Like, I always held the OVO crew down with tickets, etc. And then Drake responds to him. And then the crazy story about this was, it seems like Drake obviously was really cool with him because Drake said more than he needed. Drake responded to him, and Drake spoke about two things he hasn't spoken about publicly yet: the UMG deal and LeBron James. In this DM in response to Chris Blake Griffith, right? He said, me and the Universal deal, well, for context, let me add some context, because Chris Blake Griffith basically said, I thought you would understand. This guy's trying to pull a move on me. I'm trying to expose him. Same way you're trying to expose UMG. Drake said, wait, no. The difference is that me and UMG is like as if Nike was funding a campaign about LeBron James cheating on his wife. Not Adidas or Reebok, but Nike, the company that he's been with since he started. My situation is not no street shit. Everybody before me that tried the label was too eccentric, so they wrote them off as a crazy person. They never had to pay for their sins and mistakes. I'm going to change that and make the building a safer place for every artist moving forward. So that's what Drake said. So people were like, whoa. So that's what he's trying to do, which we kind of alluded to. Like, hopefully that's what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
He's trying to do some powerful shit for the artists in the industry. Because if not, is just fundamentally some petty bullshit. But if you try to have some purpose, okay. And then when he threw the LeBron shit in there, people were like, damn, is he trying to say LeBron's cheating on his wife? Which I don't think he was. He's trying to say, same way people said that Drake's a pedophile, PDF file, because of the Kendrick song. He's like, yo, that would be the same way people would say LeBron James cheated on his wife. But I am not a PDF file. LeBron James is not cheating on his wife. But people took it, the internet's stupid. They took it as Drake saying, oh my God, LeBron's cheating on his wife. And also,
he could have said something else though.
Yeah, he could have said something else. He could have said something crazier.
So it's like now it lets you to think that it's like, all right, so for him to say some crazy shit like that, is he really cool with LeBron?
Exactly, right? And it's like, whoa. Also, is he not cool or is he cool? Maybe it gave me the factor where maybe, first of all, he took that freestyle down. He had it get taken down by Conductor. And then we have this a couple days later. He's talking about LeBron kind of in a positive way. Like, yo, if they did that to LeBron, that would be messed up, right? I took it as maybe they're cooler than we think. We don't know. That's like up to interpretation. But then Akademiks tweeted and said that the story's fake, the DMs are fake. Source the boy. And he said Drake told him. Drake told me that it's fake. The story's fake. But then the guy, Chris Blake Griffith, posted a video of the DMs. He's like, no, this is not fake. And he showed evidence that he's cool with Drake. He had a little slideshow, him and Drake at the parties. A bunch of boxing gloves that Gervonta Tank Davis was gonna sign for Drake's friends. So the guy seems legit. But then people, obviously, you can interpret this as someone that's crashing out because he's trying to expose Stefon Diggs with that story, and now he's posting people's private DMs with Drake. And also, he did recently have like a dispute with Gervonta Tank Davis where he was calling Gervonta Tank Davis gay and this and that. But then now he's come out and said that he was lying, he's joking. That's his brother. He's like, they're going to fix it. But he's still saying, fuck Stefon Diggs, right? And he didn't like that Drake called him a rat, this guy said, because he's from Baltimore, and that's not how we go about it. That's not the way to go about it. I'll play some of the audio right here. You guys will be able to hear it. Let me put it up.
Lie to you like that. You a credible. Don't listen, Holmes. Don't let them lie to you like that. You a credible source. You the heartbeat to the industry. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Your whole brand is built on credibility. You
right.
gotta tell the truth. You gotta deliver the truth. So when Holmes get in a bind and he lean on you to deliver a lie, you put everything in skepticism. I'm an advocate for the boy the same way you an advocate for the boy, and long standing. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
We got real history, me and Holmes.
Okay.
I know you got questions for me and whatnot. I just want to preface with the fact that I'm not no fly by night nigga, Holmes. I ain't just jump out of nowhere. I'm calculated in my stance. I was working on a mixtape, and I sent it. It's called Chris Blake the Mixtape. It's available everywhere right now. My Instagram is Chris Blake Griffith. Chris Blake the Mixtape. I'm working on it, and I sent him the SoundCloud link before it even went up. It's chilling. He and I every now and again we're chatting in DM, so on and so forth. I can prove it, bro. Like this ain't gonna talk about you. Are you from Jersey or New York or whatever? I'm from Baltimore. If I was home, I'd just ride down the street. I could show you. Why would I lie to you? But anyways, back to and he didn't even send an OD for me to. Why would I create DMs calling myself a rat?
Somebody who's asking me, it does put me in a bind and a pickle because I'm gonna be honest with you. Normally when I speak to Drake and I ask him a question in a direct question, if he doesn't answer, he don't answer. But if he does answer, I do expect that And by the way, I'll even volunteer something else where maybe like a month or two ago, and I forgot the back and forth, but I was just like, I think he had said something that ended up being true, and I was just like, yeah, like I'm glad you tell me the truth, and he was just like, he's like, bro, if I ever lied to you, and I was like, I don't know, and I said I don't know, and he was just like, when, and I couldn't point to something. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is
the first.
So then there you have it. Akademiks also revealed that he had a conversation with Drake recently where Drake told him, whenever I ever lied to you. Basically saying he never has lied to Akademiks. He would never lie to Akademiks. Why would he lie to Akademiks? Well, he lied to Akademiks this time around. And I'm not surprised. It's a part of the game. I think that when it comes to media, in every industry, you got to realize, you are media. You're not these people's friends. You're not buddies. You might think so. I've learned that dealing with some of the biggest rappers years ago on the channel, doing interviews, content with them. At the end of the day, they just want to use you, for their own benefit. And you're going to have to use them for your own benefit. At the end of the day, it gets frustrating. Sometimes you do want to have conversations with these artists etc. But let's be honest. Why is Drake not going on Akademiks stream? Why is he not sitting down with Akademiks? Drake's not gonna give anyone an interview. He's in the middle of the biggest rap beef of all time. He has a lot of questions that people have for him. He's not gonna answer none of them. He is Drake. He's the biggest guy in the universe. Like this, it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be the way it's gonna be. Like people think like, oh, he's just gonna give Akademiks a stream interview. No. And if what we've gotten so far, think about it's been controlled. Steak, Kick, has been controlled. Like at his house, the Aiden Ross one was at Drake's house. Drake's green screen, they set up it at his house. All controlled by Drake. He controls it however he wants it to be. I believe one of the best interviews of all time, the one that Drake did years ago with Rap Radar. I think Drake had his team edit Elliot Wilson. I think that Drake's team had like the final edit on it. So Drake's gonna control. You're not gonna get a raw, authentic conversation from Drake right now. Unfortunately, he's too big for that. Because you gotta think about it. You can ask Drake about so much stuff. Whether you want to go political, what's Drake's stance on Israel and Palestine? People don't know. You know, he did sign the petition for the Palestine celebrities for Palestine last year, but it wasn't even covered much, and he hasn't addressed it because he is Jewish. What's his take on that? That's what people that want to care about. That, right? An important topic. Superficial shit. Are you cool with LeBron? Do you really have a problem with LeBron James? He's not gonna answer these things, right? Kendrick Lamar. When did the problem start with him? Right? Pusha T, did you really have a song for Pusha T? Did you delete it? What was that song that was going to come? Right? These albums, were they really playlist on purpose? Are you trying to get out of a deal? Or do you have real deal albums that you have saved up? Or do you think that these are just underrated albums? So many questions, right? Why haven't you promoted your OVO artists more? Is there a reason contractually?
That's the most important.
I have so many questions written down just in case the day were to happen where a miracle is like, oh, Drake wants to do a real interview. Okay, let's do it. But it's not going to happen, right? Because he's not going to give it to anyone in the world, not even in Jesus Christ. But I'm prepared because people want these answers. Akademiks, I think, deserves it. It seemed like you would think so. Oh, he's the source. But now even Akademiks is like, damn, Drake's lying to me? Yes, Drake's lying to you. Drake is lying to you, and he makes you look crazy. And now, going forward, the reputation as far as when it comes to Akademiks as a Drake source is going to be tainted. Because even if he says it came from Drake, people are going to be like, wait, Drake lied to you before. Why wouldn't he lie to you again? Why do we care about what you say and how you say it? You might be lying. And he could be, easily. Why would Drake lie or try to say that the guy, because allegedly he told Akademiks, oh, the guy's just crashing out. My dumbass. The guy just crashing out. He's an idiot, etc. Don't pay him no mind. He's lying. No, there's proof that is real, right? And the guy, I think he's gonna do a sit down interview with Akademiks. He offered Akademiks, like, yo, next time I fly out to you, I can fly out to you in Jersey. Let me know. I'll be there. I recommend people to go watch the full phone call with Akademiks and Chris because that shit was hilarious. He kept calling Akademiks Vlad accidentally. He's like, Vlad. And Akademiks like, well, bro, I don't know who Vlad is. He's like, my bad. It was hilarious. The guy was like so frustrated and waiting to like talk. So he was just talking about everything. I'm like, yo, this guy's spilling all the beans. But if you check out his Instagram and see what he has said supposedly, and it seems like he's really well connected with a lot of clothing labels and brands, and he has been kind of like a designer, stylist in a sense behind the scenes. So this is something that is crazy. The main thing, aside from it, okay, Akademiks, he got lied on by Drake. But when you read the Drake quote, right, about UMG, how much of it do we believe? Do we believe that Drake wants to change the industry? I think so. What do you think, Mar? Do you think it's bullshit? I think he does.
I think it's bullshit.
You think it's bullshit?
Yeah.
Because
I think it's a perfect way for him to set up his master plan, bro. Throw people off. What was the story that people were running with? All the UMG shit is happening because of everything related to Kendrick, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
He thinks that they pushed it on him and they're pushing his stuff more and trying to, quiet his sounds and this and that. So it's like, what better way to do it than something relating LeBron, which has been the big talk for like the past week or so.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then throwing in the UMG stuff in there.
I mean, it's very true. It's
Because what's the point? What's the whole point of Drake lying to Akademiks? If he lied to him on this,
maybe because he didn't want to. It's such an important thing that he didn't want to reveal it that way. But then why be an idiot and why DM this guy?
That's what I'm saying. Let's keep it a buck. Anyone that gets a DM from Drake is gonna share that shit.
Yeah. But I think Drake is he's been disappointing me, man, throughout this whole shit. Like the guy, like he's the GOAT, okay, but he's disappointed me. His moves, he looks like really weird. Like I thought for so long that every move that Drake did was strategic and like a mastermind team, OVO. You know, they know what to do. They have leaked songs on purpose, etc., etc. This is all revealing, you know, pulling the curtain back behind, you know, the madness that actually occurs. Because how are you Drake, biggest rapper in the world, and you're DMing this guy this personal shit about UMG, and you see that the guy's exposing people and accusing people of being gay when they're not, and all this stuff. Why would you DM him your situation with UMG that no one knows?
Doesn't seem like he gets on calls. I'm telling you, he should, bro. He texted shit on purpose, bro.
You think he texted it for people for him to leak it? On purpose,
bro. If it's important shit like that you don't want to come out or you can't speak about legally and shit like that, you gonna call, bro.
But then if he does it on purpose, the LeBron shit on purpose too, to like take a dig at LeBron,
yeah,
to like throw in the cheating.
I think so, bro.
Akademiks did say on the stream, I don't know, he said it. He says that he knows that LeBron James was cheating on his wife with Drake in Miami years ago when LeBron was in Miami, playing in Miami. And I'm like, but he did say it in a joking way, but I'm like, it's being reported. Everyone's reporting on it as if it's serious. That's a crazy accusation to throw around. But we have covered one in here where people allege that LeBron did sleep with what was that woman that she's a big promoter, was a big promoter in Miami, Yes Jules, that white woman that we covered in here. And that LeBron slept with her, etc., because she was cool with LeBron, but she's denied it. But all weekend on Twitter, people have been like, oh, I understand, LeBron. Like, they were replied to her photos because she's beautiful. They replied to her photos and they'd be like, "Damn, I understand, LeBron. Don't worry. I forgive you. It's all right. Oh, I understand, LeBron." And it's like a whole thing online. And Akademiks saying what he said is now makes this fire burn more. So, I don't know. I don't think there's much credence to that. Even if he has, etc., that's none of our business in a sense because that was a long time ago. They might have moved past it for all we know. You know, they've been married for so long now. He might have definitely cheated on her in his early moments of his career. And then they've recovered and they've moved past it. You know, unless this is breaking news. And then, like, next week we see LeBron James sad and shit or filed for divorce.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be crazy. That'd be insane.
Boom Bap with a dono. Sound disappointed in Drake. Chat, is he finally realizing how slimy Drake really is?
I mean, I've been saying it. I've been not that slimy because it's like I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's slimy or not, but you know I never touched the guy. I don't know how he feels. If he feels slimy, if he's smooth. That's what he's trying to say. If he's smooth, or slimy, hard, has hard skin.
Why are you trying to play it off now?
But what I do know is that no one's perfect, and you know for a lot of years people thought that Drake was perfect, and you know he can do no wrong. He fucked up this time around. You know a lot of shit's being revealed. If I was him, stop responding to people. You're Drake. Be mysterious. Be Michael Jackson level type of shit. You want to be Michael Jackson? Act like it. You're not moving like Michael Jackson. Like you say you're Michael Jackson. You're the next Michael Jackson. You're not. Because you're DMing this guy. You got shit leaking. It's a mess. It's a mess. Like, during the beef is one thing. Okay, turmoil. After the beef, you still got a mess happening over there? We got Party Next Door tweeting Party Next Door 5, then deleting it. Bro, isn't it the album that you're dropping next with Party? Why is Party Next Door tweeting Party Next Door 5?
It's not.
Are you guys moving past that album?
It's not coming. Bro.
It's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. But I will say, a hit record can cure anything. So let's not act like if Drake doesn't drop some hits, etc. But it has to be undeniable. It has to be undeniable music, and it has to be the next music. It has to be so undeniable that people are like, damn. This guy, fuck everything. This guy's the best. If he does that, but will he do that? I don't know. It seems to be questionable as of right now. And that was a clip from our podcast, the Club Ambition podcast. Cap. If you're looking to watch the full episode, make sure to go check it out right now. It's available